Long ago, in the ancient lands of the Yoruba, where the sky touched the earth and the rivers flowed like veins through the heart of the world, there was Oya, the goddess of storms, winds, and transformation. Born from the breath of the universe, Oya was not just a goddess of nature but a force that could shape destinies, command the elements, and bring forth both destruction and renewal. The people called her the Mother of Nine because she was the embodiment of life's cycles, creation, destruction, and rebirth. Oya's story began in the bustling villages of the Yoruba lands, where she was not always a goddess but a mortal woman, fierce and determined. She was a queen, known for her beauty and intelligence, ruling beside Shango, the god of thunder. Yet, Oya was never content with simply being Shango's consort. Her soul burned with a desire for something more, something greater than herself. She wanted the power to protect, to nurture, and to destroy when necessary. She knew that true strength lay not in might alone, but in transformation. As Oya ruled beside Shango, she grew restless, her spirit yearning for a deeper connection with the world's elements. One night, under a sky heavy with clouds and the distant rumble of thunder, Oya ventured to the sacred grove of the Orishas. Here, she knelt before the ancient deities and made a bold request, to become one with the winds and storms, to gain the power to transform the world. The Orishas, intrigued by her determination, granted her wish, but they warned her that such power came with a cost. The power of the winds surged through Oya like a raging storm. Her body became a vessel for the elements, her eyes glowing with the fury of the skies. From that moment, Oya was no longer just a queen, she was the goddess of the storm, a force of nature who could command the winds to bend to her will. But with this power came an immense responsibility. Oya's transformation was not just physical, she had to learn to control the tempest within her soul. Oya's relationship with Shango, the god of thunder, deepened as their powers intertwined. Together, they ruled the skies, their love as turbulent and fiery as the storms they commanded. Yet, Oya was not one to be overshadowed by her lover. While Shango could summon lightning, Oya controlled the winds that carried it. She danced with the storms, shaping them as she saw fit, and in doing so, she became a symbol of female power and independence. Though they were partners, Oya's strength was her own, and she was never afraid to stand alone. One of the most famous tales of Oya's power occurred when a terrible drought gripped the land. The people's crops withered, and the rivers dried up. They prayed to Oya, begging her to bring the rains. Moved by their pleas, Oya summoned a mighty storm that swept across the land, replenishing the rivers and restoring life to the fields. But Oya's storms were not always gentle. Sometimes, in her wrath, she would destroy everything in her path, tearing down old structures to make way for new growth. The people feared her, but they also knew that without her storms, there could be no renewal. Oya was not only the goddess of storms but also the guardian of the Niger River, one of the most sacred waterways in the Yoruba world. It was said that Oya's spirit flowed through the river's currents, guiding those who sought her wisdom. She often took the form of a river spirit, appearing to mortals in times of great need. She was also known as the protector of the dead, watching over the cemeteries and ensuring that the spirits of the departed found peace. In life and in death, Oya's power was undeniable. Warriors prayed to her before battle, asking her to bring the winds of victory, while those facing difficult transitions in life sought her guidance for transformation. Oya's power wasn't just about physical change, it was about spiritual evolution, the shedding of old skins to reveal something new beneath. Whether through the gentle breeze or a mighty hurricane, Oya's winds always brought about change, and those who resisted were often swept away in the chaos. Oya's most dramatic transformation came during the final battle between her and the forces of injustice. The tyrants of a neighboring kingdom had grown too bold, oppressing the weak and taking what was not theirs. Oya could not stand by and watch. She summoned the fiercest storm the world had ever seen. Thunder boomed across the skies, and the winds howled with rage as Oya led her people into battle. With every gust of wind, her enemies were thrown off balance, and with every clap of thunder, their spirits were broken. By the end of the storm, justice had been restored, and the land was free once more. Oya's story doesn't just end with her battles. She is the eternal goddess of transformation, and her influence is felt whenever there is change, whether in nature or in the human heart. She reminds us that while change can be terrifying, it is also necessary for growth. Oya teaches us to embrace the storms in our lives, for they are the harbingers of new beginnings. Thank you for watching this journey into the legend of Oya, the goddess of storms and transformation. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to African Cradle for more powerful tales from African folklore.